Morning again. Well, the song is a hit, the show's a hit, she's a sweetheart, it's all good. Please welcome the fabulous Delta Goodrem.
Waiting, watching, listening to every little sign I see. You are so bright, shining above all the city lights. You know it's right when all of the stars in the sky align. And if you and I, we are together as one tonight. So get up, stand up, what you waiting for? Let's go jumping. We gotta live life, give it to begin. We gotta love like no one else. Now I'm with you. Now I'm with you. Now I'm with you. Just sitting on top. I'm sitting on top of the world. Oh, oh, the world. Oh, oh, saved me from me. You gave me everything I need. So you'll be forever in my heart. So get up, stand up. What you waiting for? Let's go jumping. We've gotta live life, give it to begin. We gotta love like no one else. Now I'm with you. Now I'm with you. Now I'm with you. Just sitting on top. I'm sitting on top of the world. Oh, oh, the world. Ooh, ooh, oh, all is quiet at night. We say only things for us to hear. Oh, so get up, stand up. What you waiting for? Let's go jumping. We've gotta live life, give it to begin. We gotta love like no one else. Now I'm with you. Now I'm with you. Now I'm with you. Just sitting on top. I'm sitting on top of the world. Just sitting on top. I'm sitting on top of the world. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, just sitting on top. Sitting on top of the world. What you waiting for? Let's go jumping. We gotta live life, give it to begin. We've gotta love like no one else. Now I'm with you.
Such a great song.
Top
you.
rating
Thank you.
TV show, top rating single, top rating all-round great girl. Delta Goodrem on top of
I'm
the
gonna come
world.
here every morning. This is amazing. I'm just gonna say, do you mind if I just stay here for a minute? Then I'm gonna go through the rest of the
You
day.
can stay as long as you
Very
like.
welcome.
It's a
Thank
big
you.
call though. You were working till 10:30 last night on The Voice.
Yeah, we had a long day yesterday. We got to spend a lot of time with our 6 team members and just really get to know them, spend time on their song that we have coming up for the live shows. You want to give them as much support going into the lives as you can, and it was a really great day, but it was definitely a long day.
You have a fantastic team.
I love my team. I'm I'm so appreciative of having such great talent in my hands and just wanting them to win. I want all of them to do great jobs. It feels so fantastic getting to know them and feel very invested in them as people.
Well,
too.
just on that, because you are an extraordinarily sensitive person and you invest emotionally in whatever you do,
Songwriters.
I would imagine this is going to be a little bit difficult for you.
You know what? It
Like everyone
definitely...
knows Seal's cold, huh?
You know, we've all got our layers, and I think that it's at the same time, you know, I have to. It's part of our show. It's what we have to do, and it's what we sign up for. We know that we have to take them through, and then we also have to leave some behind. But at the same time, no matter what, I mean, they're having a moment that no matter whether they go to the next stage or last week or the next week, they've just been able to sing in front of the whole country and be able to have a phenomenal performance, no matter what. So I think that's a feat in itself.
When you signed up for the show, could you have anticipated that it was going to be as big a deal as it's become, and such a journey for you as well as for them?
You know what? I'd say it's the same as when you feel like in the air that you've written a hit song, or you can feel it when we were shooting it in the blinds, and the four of us were getting on like a house on fire and having fun and enjoying and so amazed at these new discoveries of new talent. So we could feel it in the air that there was something special. No one can predict the enormity of it when a show does these phenomenal things and people are talking about it, and it's the most exciting part is that we're discovering new songs, new artists. So I think no one really expected to, like, it could be talked about that much. At the same time, you feel it in the air. It's the same with a song. You kind of feel like, oh, this feels like it's got something a bit. You know.
So given that, how are they all faring at the moment? Because the scrutiny is just extraordinary. It must be physically and emotionally so taxing. How are they all holding up? And some of them, of course, are so young.
They all handle it differently. I mean, you really have to tailor it towards each artist because no two people are the same. They've all got their ways of dealing it. Some of them don't feel it. Some of them are really nervous. Some of them are taking it in their stride. Some of them have been doing it for years and years and are like, this is my moment. I'm ready. I've had my whole life. I'm ready now. And so it really is individual to each artist.
What about that one moment? We saw Rachel Learcar on before when she turned around and said, I don't know if anyone turned around because I'm legally blind. She said that, then
Very
she went on to say how much you had shaped her career, and that must have been a moving moment, a life moment for you.
Absolutely. It's very humbling, and I find it. I never take any words like that for granted, or I take them in a very very appreciative way, and glad I could be a part of someone's life in some way. And she's an incredibly special girl, and it was a moment that just happened, and we were all in the room, and it was truly touching.
We know every bloke in the country's got a crush on you. But every
That's true, yeah. That's true.
On this couch.
That's true.
Very true. Don't worry about that.
True.
But there's a lot of women who are discovering Keith Urban
and
Joel Madden
I've
and
noticed,
Seal for the first time. Can you tell us what each one of those guys is really like off camera?
Oh, you know what? I think everybody really is being who they are. We're all, whilst it is obviously we're shooting a lot more. It'll be different in the lives, but you know, we shot a lot of footage, and there's obviously a much very edited version of what we actually. I mean, I know Seal and I, for one, talk for hours on, and then Seal and I have to be. Keith and Joel get to the point quicker. Seal and I like blah 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 blah.
How good was this when you all performed together?
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Is that going to be released on iTunes? Because we're all desperate to have it on our own.
That was
I
brilliant.
think we've sort of said. I'm not quite sure why we didn't actually, but maybe next year.
A whole lot of lawyers
Well, we'll
and
have a talk
copyright people.
to
Do you hear what she just said?
the managers.
Maybe next year.
Maybe next year. So you've signed on for
I would
season
sing with
2?
them every day. That when we started the show, getting to sing crazy, it was just.
Don't avoid the question. Season 2.
sorry.
Season 2.
I don't know. It feels good. Like it feels
I want to go out
Girls
on a
got
limb
it,
and say
good.
Delta's going to win.
Yeah, yeah,
Can I go out on that
Thanks,
limb?
Tim.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Does
Slow
Keith-
and steady wins the race.
Don't worry about that. Everything will look after itself in good time. But does
Absolutely.
Keith Urban have the most lovely hands you've ever seen in your life?
Yeah, I mean, he really does. Like, he sort of has that good,
He's
the
got
way
a
he says
beautiful
the
soul.
tonality
I love his
when he
eyes.
says
He knows the words to every song ever written.
that. It's
He's
true.
got the manicured tats as well. The tats even look.
Yeah, yeah. Can I do my Seal impersonation just to see if it works?
Please do, please.
Okay, you ready?
I'll look this way. So
Okay.
next year.
Okay. Hang on.
This could be bad.
You got to watch. You got to watch.
And then, well done.
Well done.
That was a cross between Seal and the Dalai Lama. One with everything.
That's David Attenborough.
I'm feeling some sort of strange gravitational, like, okay.
Well done, Delta. Well done.
That is truly.
What was that word he had the other week?
I don't know.
So we've got the live show, first
least
live
it's moved
show
it on.
on Monday night.
Yes, first live show. So
Great.
we're all gearing up and getting ready for that. There's a lot of excitement in the air.
And what about you? The single's going enormous. What's happening?
It's been in. I'm always. It's funny because after spending the day around all these songs, and I go home to my place and I just sit and play piano for another hour, just writing songs and just coming up with things.
Wow.
It's so inspiring to have so much music around. But yeah, I'm putting a bow on the record and looking forward to people hearing the whole album and as a whole and that should be in a couple months. And
Life's good.
yeah,
Gorgeous.
life's good. So
Well,
it feels
well
great.
done, Delta.
Yeah.
Hey,
And in case you missed it, here is some of Delta's incredible performance a little earlier on the show.